Welcome back to the Out of Order, folks. I'm sure if you've been following me, you can tell that I haven't been uploading to YouTube a whole lot lately. It's because you can only make the same video so many times, and then it gets boring. It So I went and figured out how to do the time lapse function on the drone. That's kind of fun, different. And I'm sure let's see my dollar amount. I'm almost got $1 billion on my person. I've got $1 billion in the bank. Yeah, it's been doing a little work. Ooh, my machine got all funky. It's been a couple days since I made that time lapse that I started the video with, so I'm trying to get everything lined back up here. Ooh. You know what? Do this from the back. That way all my controls are correct instead of backwards. That looks about right. Maybe. No, too bad. Now, must have been at this one. That's where the tail boom looks like it was. Now, will this be far enough forward, or do I need to come forward? Yeah, if I was to actually, I'm going to check this real quick first, and we'll go down and look at the processing plant. Been doing quite a bit of digging, as you can tell. Did quite a bit down in the mine, too. Haven't made any videos of that yet, though. Is this going to be far enough forward? I don't think so. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, it is, because I got to go up. My next stroke is up at 800 centimeters. Get this set at 800, then we'll go down 6, 7, 8. There we go. Close enough. Now, let's go down to the processing plant. First red truck. There we go. And not bad. Not bad. But if I was to actually cash in on my refined diamonds and rubies, that's rubies. That's diamonds. I would definitely be over $1 billion on my person. Plus, let's see here. Home, bank, let's transfer. See, I got $1 billion in the company, and I've almost got $1 billion in my person. So, yeah. Plus, all these wash plants have got 1,500 gems in them again. There's 24 ruby wash plants and 12 diamond wash plants. Plus, let's see, ruby, diamond, gold. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks of gold. 8 stacks of gold there. Stack of silicone. 2 stacks of silicone. Haven't hit copper lately. Let's see, I got copper and steel backwards on from side to side. Haven't been hitting a whole lot of iron to make steel. Haven't been hitting any silver either. All this silver is from down in the mine. I just brought it up to set these things up. No crates of any ingots. Still just running a double wash plant. Let's see, go back up here to the big dozer. What have I got in the buffer? Almost 2 million in the buffer. Plus whatever's in these hoppers. 500,000. 0. 0. Just the one hopper. Yeah. Camera. There we go. Looks like I could shift over just a little bit. Pretty heavy on the other side anyways. I was empty on the, as you're seeing, I was empty on the left and full 500,000 on the right, so that should balance it back out a little better. Yeah, you can only put so many videos up of the same damn thing. The bagger going back and forth, and then people start, at least I would start losing interest. I started struggling for labels of the same video. Well, by the same video, I mean, like I said, the bagger going back and forth. Kind of wishing there was other aspects to the game, like maybe transporting machines or where to sell off you'd have to load up your truck and take it to the buyer or something like that. Maybe have semis where you can load up crates of gold and crates of diamond and crates of rubies and go sell it. Or maybe you wanted to build things like the iron stuff. I've seen a lot of people that'll build iron frames and sell that off. So yeah, you could load stuff up like that on a semi and take it to a buyer. I know some of my friends have stopped playing this altogether because they just got burned out on it. I've got over, since Christmas, I've got over 1,100 hours in this game. And the difficulty is default. I know, I admit I'm not playing hardcore, but whatever. Doing it the way I want to do it. I have been thinking of maybe seeing if somebody, one of my viewers maybe, wants to join in a multiplayer on this world. Because there's things I could do with a second person down in the mine, like running loader just for something different to do, run loader and dump truck, or maybe get a second small bagger and keep cutting out that upper level. I want to get more of the upper level cut out before I run that bigger bagger, that middle-sized bagger down in the mine, because that'll go down on the second level. We need to get up to 16, 13, 14, 15, and 16. There we go. Looks like I'm going to have to cut some back on 24 level too. Yeah, as soon as I get, I think as soon as I get this entire top down to the level I'm at now, I'll cross over and start chopping that thing down till I get down to this level. Had to be, let's see, I'm at 600 up. I guess 68 200. No, 68 400 is my base level here. Did I even write that down? I got it at 68 200. I might be right. Hmm. Might be able to get away with this one more round without going up to the 24 level. And if you're wondering, each pass I've calculated as, let me get out of this cut and then I'll set up, throw some blocks down and show you how I calculated all this out. And I'm out of the cut. Okay, as you can tell, I got my platform 11 wide, cones down the middle now so I can help line up the machine. So from the edge of the platform, what I did was started here and went however many blocks until I reached this curve. Because as soon as it starts going up, you're not cutting grade anymore. And that turned out to be 25 blocks from this curve right here to the platform I was running over here. So I went 25 over and then 25 this way, and that's where this platform is. So this platform, when I came back across there, would have been 50 blocks between the two. Now that's not center of the machine, that's just edge of the platform to the beginning of the curve, which would have been right that second block there, I believe. Well, find out here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this would have been damn near centered. Let's see if I can, should be like, 11 be 5.5. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. That would have been center line of the machine going that way. Something close to like that. Anyways, that 25 blocks from the curb to the platform will give you a pretty good setup for turning when you want to cut the same, you know. Like here, when the machine gets centered right here, I'll be able to cut all of this out. The wheel should cut all the way over to here. because when I set that up, I started my blocks right here. Went 25 straight over and then 25 back. I think. No, I don't want to start that. I want to keep swinging. You know what? I'm going to cut that out anyways. Get this chiseled back as far as I can. About as high as she goes. Yeah, that's as high as it goes. Now I can move this thing back a little bit. At the 16 level. Alright. There's close enough. I'm going to have to extend my platform. And knock on wood, one thing I have been actually remembering to do is keep this over my hoppers. Only took me enough frickin' spills. See, this was my center line going this direction. Okay. Come on. in for a minute, show you my progress down there. There we go. This getting plenty deep. And this is where I was thinking if I have somebody come and help me, I'd either get a second small bagger and set them up here to run parallel, or go back to hook up the pit and go back to the dump truck and loader. But if I do that, I gotta use dynamite because this is all solid rock. Up to right here is where the solid rock stops. That's gonna be a lot of dynamite. Whereas right now the only dynamite I'm using, oh, I haven't blasted this out yet, but I go 4 sticks wide right there, right off the end of that. These 6 grates over the top of the machine. Keeps the roof from caving in, making that roof trench, wherever that was, right there. This is where I started with the bagger, and I didn't have the roof mesh over me when I was cutting. So as I was cutting, the cave-in mechanic was making this all cave in. But this ain't perfectly centered. But it's close. Let's see, the 6 wide. Dark stripe is the middle of the piece. So this is the middle of the mesh. That's pretty close to being centered of the machine. And when I do my dynamite, I just, do I have it on me? Yeah. I'm not going to place any, but show you how I do it. Go free mode. And then get myself lined up due east. Yeah, I use the mouse to line myself up. Due east. Get back here like 1.5. And then get my dynamite so it just disappeared. You just seen the cave-in mechanic right there. That's where I'd place the dynamite right there. Go over 1, 2 grid, another stick of dynamite, 1, 2 grid, another stick of dynamite, that'll be 3, and then right off this edge. 4, and then I'd switch to the detonator and blow it up. And then once that all falls, of course I'd put the floor in first. Just for something different to do, I use this machine and this dump truck to clean up anything I blast down from this center. But yeah, that's my world so far. I've actually gone quite a ways with that small bagger. I'm all the way back here. Because this wall used to be straight across. Well, straight-ish across. And I was blasting an entire arc. Then I decided to screw it. I'm just going to blast where the tower needs to be. And the reason it's that wide is that second piece of tower right there. If I don't go 6 wide, it'll hit that edge. What have I got for second red truck? It's right there. Yeah, I haven't even started using that machine yet. Yeah, I've seen where people make. I thought I had some steel frames. Oh, that's something I can do. Do I have enough for that? I-beams and nuts and bolts. 7,000. Hey, let's do that. Keep those things busy. Still got a good. All my lathes are making nuts and bolts. These are making I-beams. 2 times the I-beams and steel rod 2 sheets. And I've got so many wear plates. I don't buy replacement parts for equipment anymore because I've already made all these. So when something breaks, I'll just come down to the storage container and grab it. So yeah, that's my world. I suppose if you want to try some multiplayer with me, message me in the comments and we'll see if we can't get together and do something. See, that machine's going to go down in mine as soon as I get 3 wide down there. And I'm only 1 wide right now. So yeah, if you got any comments, questions, suggestions, please leave them below. If you want to try multiplayer, see if that'll work out, leave a message. And thanks for watching, folks. Bye.